Alright, welcome back. Detroit Grand Prix today. A little bit of house cleaning beforehand, as in, Tristan Vautier is in the, 51 car this week. Tom Blomqvist, benched for at least the next two races, and they put, Elio Castroneves in the Meyer Shank Racing 66. I've heard Marty Sires saying that Blomqvist is going to be sidelined for the rest of the season, though, so that's going to be very interesting. We don't know who's going to be in the car after Road America then. Oh yeah, by the way, Road America's next week. Pretty good track. But yeah, we don't know who's going to be in the 66 after Road America if it's not Elio and if it's not Tom Blomqvist. I've heard David Malukas might be in there, but anyway, but David Malukas was not in this race anyway. Pole sitter Colton Herta, this was a pretty chaotic race. Yeah. Lap 1, Teo Porcher, gets involved in something. I think somebody was, I forget who was trying to go on the inside of Porcher. He had to give him room, and it caused Porcher to get into willpower. Power was around. Officially, the report has the three McLaren cars involved, along with Lundqvist, Power, Ferrucci, both coin cars, and Lundgaard. That was the first three laps. Around lap 10, Alex blew out a pit. He started on scuffed alternate tires. They were thinking this was going to be a green race, as in not like green flag, but like the alternate tires, which are greens. They used to be the reds. The greens. It looked like it was going to be an alternate tire race, but they're already pitted. The alternate tires were already falling off by lap 15, even on the stickers. Plo had to run a second set of alternates because you have to run a set of sticker greens, and he started on scuffs. So that really hurt. Lap 16. There's another incident involving Ferrucci and Castroneves. Oh, is this the one? Yeah. Kiffin Simpson and Castroneves. I think one of, yeah. If I remember correctly, Ferrucci just kind of ran over Castroneves, and Simpson ended up on top of Elio. They're still in the race, all three of them. And then shortly after, Christian Mastinson, who's running like top 10, he blows an engine. He's the only driver not to finish, and it's really weird. We had a lot of penalties in the race. A lot of penalties. I think all three of the, I think Power might have got it. I think at least two of the Penske drivers got penalties. It was crazy. Scotty McLaughlin got in an incident, turn run. That was turn 3, and then it was turn 5 for the second accident, and turn 1 was McLaughlin. It ended up being like an 8-lap long yellow, mainly because of rain. And then immediately after, we had Power and VK get together in turn 3. And then immediately after that one, we had a 5th yellow, and this time it was Colton Herta. Just taking himself out of contention pretty much, along with, he also got Tristan Vautier involved a little bit. Vautier, good wreck avoidance. Immediately after that one, yet another accident. There was not a single green flag lap from lap 33 to lap 59. That is what kind of race this. This was the kind of race everybody thought was going to happen last year in Detroit. I think weather definitely played it. It was looking really interesting, especially with how that was going to go. Yeah, in this incident, Simpson, Armstrong, I think, was somehow involved. This is the incident where Lundgaard ended up on top of Grosjean. Yeah, that was the thing. We got a few green laps in before Will Power and Stingray Robb got in an incident. Turn 5. All these pretty much all happened in turn 3 and 5. And then immediately after that one, Newgarden and Plo got together. That was the really big one. Newgarden, Plo got together, and that ruined Plo's race. However, Newgarden's race was already ruined. Plo ended up finishing 16th, and Newgarden ended up finishing 26th. So who was really worse off? I don't know. Yeah. So really, there wasn't really any green right. There was maybe 4 clean laps between lap 33 and 73. And then they went green in the end. It was really hard to take care of strategy, especially now when you get 8 cautions for 45 laps, when you run nearly half the race behind the pace car. Why do we keep Detroit here? That's the question. Why? I mean, it's I guess fun for those who don't have to pay the bills. We already got people missing Belle Isle, and Belle Isle was not great. There was one passing zone. Here, I guess there's a couple places. I mean, there is one passing spot, or might be two, might be 3. I think there's 2. I think there's 2 at Detroit. There was 1 at Belle Isle. But we took a track with really one passing zone. We replaced it with a really narrow track. Really narrow street surface. Really a shame that there is not a single place in Michigan that is wide enough and to provide IndyCar racing that's got enough passing opportunities. Certainly, I can't think of anything. I mean, there's not like there's definitely not a 2-mile oval that's been sitting waiting for IndyCar to return. I mean, track itself is waiting, but I guess management at the track doesn't care. I think last time somebody was inquiring, all the track president ever apparently wanted to talk about was Faster Horses, country music festival. So, and I've got very strong opinions about modern country music. So really, the only thing I have look forward to this year is, look forward to if I wanted to go to MIS for events, is one singular weekend of NASCAR racing. We used to have 2 weekends and an IndyCar weekend. We had 3 weekends of racing where we have one. It's not like the racetrack is deteriorating shape. I forgot even which track we took the other date from Michigan. It might have been Darlington, or it was Darlington or Atlanta. Anyway, I'm done ruminating about Michigan for a minute. Done with that tangent. Detroit. When it was all said and done, coming to the final restart, you got Scott Dixon was first, and Marcus Armstrong was in second on the final restart. Not where they stayed. Marcus Armstrong got past because Marcus Ericsson got around him. Yeah, look at that. Marcus Ericsson started last? Was it last in the 500? He might have been 32nd. Ray Hall was last. Ericsson almost gets bumped. He has to qualify on Sunday. Qualify for the race on Sunday. He finishes last because he doesn't make it through the first turn, and he almost wins. He comes less than a second away from Scott Dixon on the last lap from winning this race. So that's a rebound. Dixon wins. Marcus Armstrong, heavy shout out to him. Solid, very solid, 3rd place. So yeah, Armstrong, first career podium. Kirkwood and Alexander Rossi were up there, so 2 straight top 5s for Rossi. Lundgaard was going to work on potentially a top 5 after all those problems. He fell outside the top 11. I guess he had a pit or ran out of fuel at the end. Will Power ended up 6th, believe it or not. Power was 7th. Rosenqvist was 8th. Ferrucci, after a really bad weekend for him, he's just getting involved in all sorts of stuff on track. He said some things he probably should not have said. Yeah, Herta even said, yeah, he's gonna go run in take a Penske car and finish P20 for the fifth consecutive week, which is kind of inaccurate. Ferrucci had a good run at Indy, and I guess for Herta finished 19th. He almost finished 20 in an Andretti car. Oh, Herta had a potential to have a really good race, and then he you know, I was going to call him American Charles Leclerc, but, you know, at this point, I've got more faith in Charles Leclerc winning a championship than I do Herta. I'm going to be deathly honest. You know, I feel like there is a small chance that Leclerc could put together a title run here in the near future. I don't see Herta doing it. He's clearly the leader at Andretti, but if any of the Andretti drivers is going to do it, it's probably going to be Kyle Kirkwood. Ericsson doesn't have the same. I shouldn't say he doesn't have the same pace since that he had at Ganassi, but he almost won today. He beat one of the Ganassis. Rosenquist was eighth in the Smokey Robinson car. Yeah, Smokey still talented. Sirius XM Channel 74. Smokey Robinson, Grand Marshal. Yeah. Dale Porcher, the guy my dad was actually rooting for this weekend and not Rasmussen. Porcher ended up 10th. That was pretty good. Did I mention Rosenquist started 22nd? He made up 14 spots. Marcus Armstrong made up 16 spots to finish third. Rossi made up 11 spots to finish fifth. Lunkar, so yeah, Augustine Canapino, shout out to him, 12th place. It's starting to look like how he was at the beginning of last year, which is really good. Capaldi, VK got around mid-tack. Ray Hall, Plo ended up 16th. Harvey, last car on the lead lap was Harvey. Tristan Vautier, and I think an unsponsored car, was 18th. Not sure. He beat Holden Herta. Scott McLaughlin was down 20th. Stinger Rob was having a decent race. He finished at 21st. Lundqvist, Grosjean, Simpson, Castroneves, and Newgarden was last car running. Yeah. That was a really, really weird race. I'm gonna pull up the app real quick. It might not load here, but see if we can't get standings. I guess we it do get standings. All right. Dixon's your points leader. Blows down the second. He's 18 points back. Will Power, he's in third. He's 31 points back, and then it's 50. Awards 56 behind Dixon. Rossi 66 behind Dixon. Kirkwood 68 behind. Herta 69 points behind Dixon. McLaughlin is 75 points behind Dixon. Rosenquist 76 points behind Dixon, and Newgarden is down to 10th in points. He's 88 points behind Dixon. Newgarden's gonna have to string some decent runs to get, because if he keeps running on the road courses and stuff like he has been this year, he's not winning the championship. That being said, if he's even within, I feel like if he's got what sounds like a fair shot, you know, of going in the last 3 oval races, I think he's actually not a fair shot, but more like he's got it on lock because it's Newgarden at ovals. But if he's so it's got to be whoever, Dixon, Plo, Power, is gonna have to put the pedal down. Award maybe, Rossi. They're gonna have to do something. Lundgaard, Ferrucci, Armstrong, Ericsson, VK, the next 5 in points. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the changes with the Blomqvist is because of the whole leader circle money. I don't remember if it was that top 22 or if that's top. It might be top 25. It's top 20 because that car is very low in points, so they're trying something, and it didn't really help them today. They still got 5 points. You get 5 points if you're 25th on back. That's the thing about having 27 full-time cars is that you get plateaued in points once you get from 25th on back. Anyway, Ray Hall, Grosjean, Lundqvist, Simpson, Canapino round out the top 20. Fittipaldi, Harvey, Teo Porcher's up to 23rd in points. Rasmussen's at 24th. He showed a lot more pace than a 24th place guy, let's be honest. Stingray Rob is 25th in points. Blomqvist is down to 26th due to not running. Well, I shouldn't say due to not running. Stingray might have actually been ahead of him. No, I don't. No, yeah, I think he might have been ahead of him by a couple points. Callum Ilot's season is over, but he's 27th in points. Yeah, so it's really going to be, well, Elio is up to 31st in points, so now he could leap. Well, yeah, if he finishes 24th or higher, if he finishes 23rd or higher, he's going to leapfrog Daly and Larson. If he just starts Road America, he's going to leapfrog Sato. The other guys I can see making moves up, I guess Carpenter with the more ovals. Maybe if they get back to Giotto or Braun or Siegel. Siegel, I think, is running one more race. I think he might be running, not Gateway, maybe Portland. I think he's running whatever the fourth to last race of the year is. So, whatever the race before Milwaukee is. I'm going to be very interested to see what the points are going to be after that round in particular. Yeah, 39 drivers scored points this year. Road America's next week. Yep, I think it's just Grand Prix or Road America at the moment. I don't think they have a sponsor. June 9th. I shouldn't have closed out the app. I could at least tell you where to watch it. Well, I know you can, the entire IndyCar series you can watch on Peacock. I know they got a couple exclusive races. Yeah, oh yeah. Just go to the schedule. Yeah, it's going to be at 3:30 p.m. It doesn't actually say in the app. Oh yeah, NBC. It says right there, NBC. So it's on Big Boy NBC. It's not on USA. It's not on NBC Sports because that doesn't exist anymore. This went on a little longer than I hoped. It was a really kind of a shit showy race. Pardon my language, but that's what kind of race it was. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about racing Detroit. Why has this been the street circuit that's stuck on for forever and not any of the other ones? Because there's been some good street circuits that have only been around for a few years. And yeah, I know. Probably because of pressure, because of probably GM, especially since GM might end up being supplying every single engine in 2026. Yeah. Road America, and then after that is going to be Laguna Seca, June 23rd. That's going to be 6 p.m. local time. That's going to be a late boy. Or not local time, my local time. That's going to be 3 p.m. Actual local time. When I say local time, actual local time, what I mean to be saying is, you know what time it is, where the race is at. And July 7th is the debut of the hybrids at Mid-Ohio. That's going to be a very exciting race. Hopefully it's going to be a good race. Hopefully I can get this edited enough, because it's already past 9 o'clock. I was hoping to get this uploaded at 9 o'clock, and you can see how that went, especially since I had to change batteries halfway through. So this is probably going to be bloated, another like 20-minute video, annoyingly. So I'm just going to say, Western Caves, see you in the next video. Yeah, I don't know what the next video is going to be, but I don't know what it is. It's going to be probably like next Monday. It might be a race review. Maybe not tomorrow Monday, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I'm signing off. See you next time.